That episode is uploaded, man. As soon as I got off the live with y'all, joint just started flying up. You heard? I could have just stayed on the live. Roscoe James, what up? Start this shit over, baby. We dropping in a half hour, you heard? Dropping in a light half. I don't got my jacket. I'm tight cold and all of that. I don't know why I left my jacket upstairs like it was sweet. It's not sweet at all. Yeah, my nigga. Tony Snow was popping. Slim Blunt Gang, you already snow. That's on deck. That is on deck, baby. That is on deck. Yeah, man, that joint is scheduled for 7:30. That joint is about 50 something minutes long, so that shit gonna be a long ass premiere. I'm hoping this shit just don't start pouring rain down on me again while I'm happy to take this stroll. So I could have stayed my ass in the car. So I hope this shit don't start raining on the guard. You heard? What's popping though? I got it. Marcus Haley, peace. Hussein Salam, peace. What's goody? Yeah, man. I'm just out here, bro. I'm just out here. I'm just out here working, man. I'm trying to win, man. You heard? The Law Williams was popping. Far Rock America was really good. Part 4 to that Far Rock is dropping in a half hour. You heard? So if you from Far Rockaway, tune in. Tune in like the app. Got my phone on the rock. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the name of that episode, man. Tune in 7:30, man. Shy Wells took us Bo Jackson's. You heard? That's the name of the episode. You heard? We talking heavy Bo Jackson history. But make sure y'all hit that like button on that now so that when that shit drop, that shit can start going viral on its own already. Leave a comment on that shit. You ain't gotta wait for the video to drop to leave a comment on that shit. Leave a comment. You heard? Yo, I feel bad, my niggas, that I ain't drop a fat vegetarian, because I swear to you, I got a whole episode on my phone. I just didn't get around to uploading that shit, my nigga. But like I told y'all, summertime is about to be here. Well, I ain't got to take my kids to school, shit like that. I'm gonna have a lot of freedom. I'm putting in that work. I tried to do an episode the other day. That's my word. I went to Sweet Green and tried to do an episode at Sweet Green. It was so crowded in there, my nigga. That shit was worse than Rikers Island. That shit was worse than C73 in the gym when they called courts. That's my word, my nigga. I was like, nah, I can't do this. I canceled the order and got my money back and all of that. I couldn't do it, my nigga. It was too crowded. It was savages. Niggas was like savages in there. I was going to do a good episode. You heard? I said, I can't do it. I can't wait on the line like that. It's not happening. It's not happening. Dawn Weezy was popping. Slatty, what up? Richard Smith was populating. Yeah, my negroids, but that episode is about to drop. That shit is locked and loaded. You heard? Locked and loaded. 7:30, I'ma explode it. And it's over, baby. Take my ass upstairs. Play some motherfucking retro. Play some retro arcade games. I don't be knowing how to I don't know how to record shit on the Xbox. I know where to go and click recording, but I don't know how to move a recording to a SD card. Know what I mean? I don't know how to do a lot of shit, man. Know what I mean? I could be killing the retro gaming, man. You feel me? So I'm learning that shit, man. I'm learning that shit. Word up. I am learning that shit, my guy. Because my retro game collection is different. I got some heavy hitters. You heard? LAZ man, you heard? Shackles, kid with the slave shackles, you heard? Slave shackle tats. You heard? Alright, it's getting too dark for these motherfucking shades now. You heard? It's over. It's Slover, baby. Richie Reed was popping, my nigga. Our League 187, what's really good? Yeah, man, I'm smoking. This blunt is kind of smashing me. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You feel me? So I'm taking it light, baby. Trying to wait for 7:30 for this episode to drop. Part 4 to that Far Rock saga. You heard with my nigga John Ryder from out of Harlem. Shout out to my nigga John Ryder from Harlem. Another one of my bros I was locked up with. You heard? You know what I mean? Got a lot of heavy hitters on the channel, my nigga. Shout out to the bro Puerto Rican Mikey. We going back in. Fuck around tonight. We go back in. Shout out to Fruit Quan. We going back in. You know what I mean? Cars. I still got it. I still got some shit of your shit that I gotta chop and screw that. Why this nigga whole window hanging out and shit like that? That's how the window opens up? Or the niggas try to break in his shit? Nah, that shit looking breaky. That shit looking achy, breaky heart, nigga. Niggas in the Bronx, they don't be playing out here, nigga. I done seen like 2 niggas. I seen 1 nigga in Dykeman, and I think I seen 2 niggas in the Bronx so far. Niggas took their whole tires and wheels, my nigga. Had they shit on milk crates, my nigga. Straight up. And you know the milk crates can only hold a car for a certain amount of time, and them shits break. So in the morning you come out, your shit sitting on 4 broke milk crates. Whole tires and wheels gone, my nigga. I seen niggas do that to a nigga in Dykeman on Dykeman Street, nigga. Nigga came to his shit on Dykeman. Shit was gone, my nigga. These niggas is foul. They foul, man. You ain't got no wheel locks on your shit. Niggas will take your whole 4 wheels and tires, nigga. And you gonna have to pay for them shits to get back on the road. You gonna be mad as a motherfucker. And you not gonna be able to find those 4 exact same rims. Insurance will cover the shit, I guess. Yeah, I guess not. Insurance will cover that shit if you got full coverage. But if you ain't got full coverage and you only got liability, and a nigga take your rims and tires, that's a wrap, bro. You heard? You gonna have to buy them shits yourself. And 4 rims and tires, that shit come up to a nice, pretty penny, my nigga, that nobody wants to spend. Yeah, we got some more Mount Vern. We got some more Mount V coming soon. You heard? We ain't missing no part of New York, my nigga. We ain't missing no part of New York on this channel. I don't care where niggas is from in New York State. And it ain't just New York, because you know we got Baltimore family. We got DC family. We got North Carolina family. We got Atlanta, Georgia, New Orleans, Cali. Know what I mean? Shout out to my bro, 16 to Life. If you don't watch the nigga 16 to Life, know what I mean? That's the nigga who got it locked on the West Coast. You know, a person or two may say I got it locked on the East Coast. But that's who got it locked on the West Coast. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to my nigga 16 to life. You know what I mean? Go subscribe to his shit. That's my joint right there. That's my joint. I understand. I understand that vibe you in, my brother. He listening to that motherfucking TLC tape, that crazy, sexy, cool tape. That shit is a vibe. I'ma keep it real with you. You heard? What song is that again? They got some blazers on that crazy, sexy, cool album. I ain't even gonna hold you. I used to be killing that shit. That crazy, sexy, cool. If y'all ain't seen my story about TLC, if y'all ain't seen my story about T-Bars, my prison story about T-Bars, make sure y'all go check that. Cause you know, I be dropping my stories. Y'all niggas just be lightly clicking on my shit, my nigga. Y'all wanna hear the jail shit from all type of niggas, so I let y'all niggas rock. But if you just happen to one day would like to see one of my stories, you heard? If y'all niggas just would happen to one day like to see one of my stories again, go check that joint that I did. That's about T-Bars and the T-Bars titty. You heard? If you ain't see that, that shit is worth seeing, baby. You heard? 20 minutes till we drop this new episode. Joey Krills was populating my broski. Keys, what up? Facts, my nigga. Y'all down. My nigga 16 to life is a problem, my nigga. That nigga's a problem. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel, man. If you need more jail stories, if I'm not putting out jail stories fast enough for your lust for jail stories, go subscribe to the nigga 16 to life page and you will get your fix. That's a fact. But it's a few good jail channels that's out here, my nigga. You know what I mean? Gotta type in Rikers Island stories, my nigga. There's a few niggas that got some good Rikers Island stories floating around the web, you heard? And you gotta check out my nigga Lost in Yonkers. You know what I mean? What's her name again? Damn, I'm forgetting names of channels, man. You heard? Yeah, it's a few of them joints where I got jumped, my nigga. There's a couple of stories on there where I got jumped. You know what I mean? By a million niggas. I got the when I got jumped by MOP story. If you ain't see that, go check that out. When I got jumped by the whole MOP back in the days up the hill. And then I got a joint where I got jumped by niggas from Van Dyke. Niggas was trying to steal niggas was trying to rob me for my Jordan suit. You heard? On Easter. It's fresh. Fresh to death. You heard? It's Coney Island fresh on niggas, man. Niggas is mad. We might have even went to Coney Island. That shit was the shit, nigga. Coney Island on Easter, nigga. Niggas used to get fresh. Yo, I pray. I hit my aunt up the other day, man. I hit my aunt up and was asked, did she have a certain picture, man? And she said she don't got it, man. I know that shit is out there, man. Shit is the most classic picture in the world, man. Me and my nigga B Smooth, man, in Williamsburg Projects on Easter Sunday, where I had on the whole Oshkosh train suit with the hat and all that. That shit is classic. And I was a little fat nigga, you heard? And I had on a whole blue and white Oshkosh train suit, my nigga, on Easter Sunday, my nigga. That shit was legendary. Fucking legendary. I really would love. I know that picture is floating around somewhere, man. Hurts my heart. Hurts my motherfucking heart. I gotta go dig through my mom's pictures too, man. Word up. I gotta go fuck with her picture stash, because I'll be tight if that shit is in her stash and I don't even know it. You know what I mean? I gotta start checking these lighters before I buy these lighters from stores, cause niggas be selling me half-filled lighters and shit. Like, word the mother. Other day, niggas sold me a lighter. That shit worked for an hour. So these niggas be wildin'. Yeah, man, but that new episode is dropping at 7:30. You know I wasn't gonna let no Friday come through without smashing y'all with an exclusive. You heard? That shit is exclusive. Damn, I couldn't just go a nice day without dropping something on these yellow ass sweats. I did it. I almost went the whole day without dropping an ash on these shits. I had to drop an ash at the last minute. You heard? Capo Chef was really good. Word, niggas sold me the Lucy lighter, man. 500 niggas done put their hands on that shit and lit the joint up. Let's get a close up of the details of that shackle. Look at the details of that good shackle. Word? It's details, man. Details. So you know the science behind this? You see how the wrist part? You see how thin the wrist part is on that shackle? You see how thin that shit is? See how the rest of that shit is thick? The bolts is thick, but the rest of the shit is thin right here. They made that shit thin on purpose. They made the slave shackles thin on purpose on the wrist, so that if you try to yank or you try to escape, that shit'll cut into your wrist. You heard? If it was too thick, it wouldn't cut into your flesh. So they made the slave shackle, the tops of the slave shackles, they made them shit super thin. You heard? So them shits is like knives, my nigga. If you try to escape or rip them shits off, that shit is going into your flesh. You heard? But these is a tattoo of the real slave shackles, my nigga. You know what I mean? The real slave shackles from the African slave trade. Facts. You heard? Those is the real joint, real size and everything. You heard? Got that shit measured, the real size. You see them shits is broke though. You see them shits is broke, my nigga. Shits is broke, my nigga. You heard? That's why I be like this. You heard? You heard? Tattoos is different. Shits is different. You heard? I break those bong. Bong. You heard? But yeah, my niggas. You heard? I gotta get a new tattoo though. I really do, my nigga. I really gotta get a new tattoo, man. Some crazy shit, man. Some crazy shit. Straight up. Crazy shit. Word is Bon Jovel, son. I gotta get some shit though. I want to get a Brownsville tattoo, and I want to get a Pottersfield tattoo. You know, Pottersfield is my rap group. You heard? You know, Pottersfield is where those who can't afford a burial get buried, and those who nobody gives a fuck about, and those who people are glad that they're dead, they go to Pottersfield. Motherfuckers that niggas were so fucked up with people that nobody even wanted to pay for their funeral. That's where they go to. Pottersfield, the free city burial site, my nigga. Right in New York City, too. The original one is in the Bible. You feel me? When Judas betrayed Jesus, he was paid them 30 pieces of silver. After Jesus was dead, he felt guilty and he killed himself. He was trying to give those coins away. You feel what I'm saying? But those coins ended up going to the potters. You heard? Nobody even wanted his money, you feel what I'm saying? But he ended up giving them coins, or when he killed himself, they ended up giving the coins that he was paid, the 30 pieces of silver. They paid them shits to the potters of the town. And the potters made the headstones. You feel what I'm saying? They made the headstones for Potter's Field. You feel me? That's why it's called Potter's Field. Because the potters, the people who make the headstones, you feel me? That's who makes them cemeteries go around, you feel me? So You know, that's the original Pottersfield. But then you got a Pottersfield in New York City that inmates on Rikers Island used to work. I don't know if they still work it now. But you know, they gotta bury niggas' body parts. Sometimes they might just find a leg of a nigga, and that shit goes to Pottersfield to get buried. You heard? So that's the name of my rap group. So a lot of niggas always wonder, yo, why the fuck would you name your rap group Pottersfield? Nigga, that shit is the most morbid shit ever. So yo, I got that shit from my nigga Murder, my nigga, rest in peace. Know what I mean? On some G shit, my nigga Murder gave me that name, my nigga. When I got that name, I ran with that shit, man. That nigga told me what Pottersfield was. I ran with that shit, bro. And that's a fact. That's my nigga. That's why in that last story that we did, Murder in Hollywood, when he said, he told a girl, I'm in a rap group called Pottersfield. You feel what I'm saying? But he really was. My son spit too. My son spit. We all spit, man. We all spit, nigga. Vincent Gozo was really good. Peace. Peace to the God. Nardo EBK was popping. Good looking, bro. You know this, you know what I mean? My man gave me this, man. One of my niggas on the channel. My nigga Pa, Howard Legend, Darnell, Brownsville Super Legend. Son gave me this shirt, man. You know what I mean? So I'm a rock it, baby. I'm a rock it, nigga. Legend gave me this shirt. Yeah, man. I'd be telling y'all niggas, man. I got a couple of unexplained joints, man. Word to my mother, man. Word up, man. I know, man. I be bullshitting with filming my own shit, man. Word up. I just banged out the whole year and let the peoples ravish the channel and come in the joint savagely. Now I mean, slash up niggas. You heard? I let my gang in, my niggas. You heard? I grinded for a year. I popped off. And then I let my gang in, my nigga. I unlocked the door. I got the key to the motherfucking block. And I unlocked the door and I let my niggas come through. Yo, come through, my nigga. We smashing the whole shit. We gonna have some... I got some shit coming to this channel, boy. Shout out to the bro Fuquan. I got some shit coming to this channel. I got legendary shit coming to this channel, you heard? Y'all niggas keep playing around. Y'all don't know, my nigga. I got a list of stories, and not only jail shit. I got a list of stories, shit that happened in Brooklyn. Like, first of all, like my nigga Saquon, we ain't touch up on that the way we were supposed to touch up on that about the case, how he caught his case and shit, but a lot of niggas don't know, and we're gonna do a whole story about this. A lot of niggas don't know when Son caught his case back in like 90, or 91, that shit was in the papers, my nigga, because like he said on that episode, you know, the dude that he caught his case on, they had a prior beef. So when he seen the dude, he said, yo, you remember me, right? And that's what the witnesses said he said before he fired a shot. Yo, you remember me, right? So Son was on the run for like almost 2 years. Until they caught Son, you feel me? And when they was looking for the nigga, I remember this shit personally before I knew Son. You heard? But when they was looking for the nigga, they was calling Son the Remember Me murderer. Straight up. And they had a sketch of Son on the news. They had a sketch of him, and they was calling him the Remember Me murderer, saying that he came up to the dude and said, remember me? Know what I mean? And then motherfuckers in Brooklyn started copycatting that and running down on niggas and shooting people saying, remember me? Somebody did it on the train and somebody did it somewhere else in Brooklyn. You heard? Like, my memory be serious when it come to Brooklyn criminology, you heard? But I remember that shit. So when I met Son up north and he told me about his case, I was like, yo, I remember that shit on the news, my nigga. They had a sketch of you on the news. You feel what I'm saying? And they was calling Son the Remember Me murderer, my nigga. And that's a fact. And a lot of niggas don't know that. So we gonna do a story, and No disrespect to the victim and the victim's family, because niggas was kids when this shit took place. Niggas was lost kids running around, kids with guns. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, this is a history channel, man. So we be documenting actual history and shit that really happened, man. You heard? The new joint come out in 6 minutes, man. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh. Keep it real. I always end up looking at my shit when it's 6 minutes to showtime. 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh. We gotta get Slick Rick on the channel, man, or that nigga Dougie Fresh, man. Cause I want to know why y'all niggas ain't make no more records after that record to show. How did y'all make a murderous record like that with a murderous B-side, Lottie Dottie, and then y'all niggas ain't make no more records together? That was crazy. So we need to get to the bottom of that, Dougie Fresh or Slick Rick. So somebody out there that knows Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh, tell them to holler at me, please. Cause I need to know. I need to know. I wanna know what makes you smile. But yo, real talk, bro. The famous L Famous in the building. What's really good? Boss man status. What up, Sir Early? What's really good? Richie Reed Jr. was popping. I don't care if I shouted you out already. I'm shouting you out again. You heard? Manny Madison, Wavy Bowler, what's poppin'? Nardo EBK, Don Weezy, Vincent Gozo, what's really good? Jason FNJ, what's poppin'? Capo Chef, what's really good? Howard Gang, you heard? Barcelona Gang, 1590 Gang, you heard? 1K Frey, what's really good? We dropping in 5 minutes, you heard? I'm out here freezing so I could be on live with y'all, but I'm cold as a motherfucker, my nigga. I ain't even gonna hold you like a newborn baby. You heard? Colder than a motherfucker. Shout out to my nigga Schlong Bong. I know you in the building. You know what I mean? You in the building schlonging, I know. Shout out. You heard? Freddie Acevedo, what's really good? Dash Bandicoot was really good. Quiet Riot was popping. He's about the best. Let me see what time it is. Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Check the clock. Niggas used to rap extra hard back in them days, you heard? Niggas be like, check the clock. I remember that nigga Kumo D is a funny nigga, right? Because when he came out with that record, how you like me now? Like, I promise you, like, that style of rap was kind of played out at the time. Like, niggas wasn't even rapping like that no more, because it was like 91 or something like that. And niggas wasn't even rapping like that no more. And, you know, if y'all niggas don't know about the famous LL Cool J and Kumo D beef, them diss records was harsh. They was going at it, you heard? But that nigga LL Cool J came out with that To the Break of Dawn. It wasn't nothing nobody could really do after that To the Break of Dawn. I'ma keep it real with you, because that shit was hurtful. It was hurtful, my nigga. Know what I mean? But that nigga Kumo D came out with that record, and that shit blew the fuck up. No matter if that style was starting to get a little old school, that shit blew the fuck up. How you like me now? That was the uncle anthem. You heard? All my uncles was popping up to the picnic like, how you like me now, nigga? I'm like, nigga, fuck out of here, man. Niggas don't be saying that. My step pops, you heard? That nigga loved that shit. My step pops, don't get that nigga started. That nigga be like, Houdini and them niggas is my mans. Shit, I used to rob shit with Houdini and them niggas. You heard? That nigga's funny as a motherfucker, my nigga. That nigga be like, shit, man, that's my motherfucking man. Man, we done robbed, we done stuck up, man. Listen, man. Fuck you told, man. Listen, Crown Heights, man. You heard? That nigga's funny, son. That nigga was coming through like, how you like me now? Everything I say. I be like, yo, know what I mean? Yo, what's up, man? Oh, shit, yo. Oh, you got the 5 deadly venoms? That nigga be like, how you like me now? I be like, oh, come on, my dude. Know what I mean? The world famous Tracy Towers behind me. Look at that shot. Look at that shot right there. Why niggas gotta make their faces like that in pictures? Like white motherfuckers don't do that. White people don't frown up for pictures. Why we gotta frown up for pictures? Niggas be like this. Shit is silly, man. I mean, we gotta stop doing that as a people. You heard? But yo, that new episode is dropping in 1 minute, my niggas. You heard? So we gonna slide over to that premiere. I'ma be in the premiere with y'all niggas. Know what I mean? You know I'm in there Cashapp whoring all day, all night. You heard? So I see y'all niggas at that premiere, man. Know what I mean? Slide over, meet me over at the premiere. You heard?